On today's episode of Anime Afterthought, Black Clover, episode 160, The Messenger from the Spade Kingdom. Okay, so last week's episode decided to drop a major bomb. This time centered around the newly appointed vice captain of the Golden Dawn, Yuno, wherein we see the episode giving us not only his familial name, Grin Burial, but they also revealed the fact that he is a prince of the Spade Kingdom. Now, ever since page 1, Asta's and Yuno's origin has been this point of contention. The story literally starts with two kids being orphaned at a church in the Forsaken realm of the Clover Kingdom. So many questions. Where are they from? Why were they given up? Who's their family? What is their past? So many questions still surround their origins, but in today's episode, it finally looks like we're getting some answers. But knowing the current state of the Black Clover world, I'm assuming we're about to dive into another tragic past. But with this episode potentially holding answers to the questions I've had since day one, I am absolutely more than ready. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump into today's episode. Yeah, that's exactly what made this bomb so fucking devastating. Of course, he's a popular one. Hindsight's 2020, so I guess the clues were there. We all know Tabata's master of foreshadowing. And I guess now looking at Spirit Dive, it's pretty much on the nose. Wait, so is he not the one that actually dropped them off then? Ooh, fucking trippy, man. Okay, so that's Ralph's father. So maybe he's the one that actually took the kids to the Clover Kingdom? Oh, that's Yuno's mother. CL, and that's his father. Oh shit. And they're just pendant, oh my god. So yeah, this looks like a very peaceful nation. I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. When does the Dark Triad show up? That just goes to show you that this royal family is beloved. Oh god. Talk about foreshadowing, my god. No fucking way. They were actually working for the country. Okay, so it already seems no one trusts those three. We know from the new opening that there is this scene where it has the Dark Triad and then something burning in the back. Okay, so they do have devils at this point, right? Yeah, this seems more than just a usurp of power. It looks like they're after something. And seeing how they're entangled with fucking devils, we know something's up. He's gotta cross the strong magic region with a fucking kid. Oh, God. Oh, they saw the writing on the wall and said, fuck this, we're gonna go with the Dark Triad. Yeah, your life's on the line because you saw the mountain of corpses, but still, man. Did they ever say this dude's name? We know it's Ralph's father, but... Oh, fuck, he made it to Hajj. Oh, Jesus Christ. Dude, what a fucking cool old man. Oh, God. Just so happens when he's called away, right? Oh, shit, it's fact. Oh, shit, it's actually Zenon. Oh, shit. Oh. He's shown more emotion in this episode than he has the entire fucking series. Okay, I'm just kidding, but seriously, this is a lot of development for Yuno. Yeah, that didn't do anything, did it? Nope. Wait, are these the Dark Disciples? I'm guessing the Black Ooze. Yeah, powers to the Dark Triad. We are the Dark. I see. The Black Ooze gave it away. Or aura, power, mana, whatever you want to call it. Yo. Holy shit. Dude, these are just the disciples too, and they're just next fucking level. Okay, so the captain that Asta faced had 5%. These fuckers have 40%. Jesus Christ. Fucking shit. Yo, we know his power from the beginning is that of bones, but Jesus Christ. Yo, this is creepy. Oh, fuck. Dude, I've never seen Yuno look like that. Oh, and you just have to fucking end it there. No. Wow, 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 wow. First of all, you gotta give it up to Ralph's papa. Like, that dude is a legit stone cold, one of the coolest old men like fucking ever, right? Literally gave his life to make sure Yuno survived. Fucking bravo. Speaking of Yuno, right? Judging by last week's preview, I figured this entire episode was gonna be some kind of flashback to give us a look. No, Act 1 was the flashback, right? But to follow that up with the second act being an actual attack on the Clover Kingdom, not just the Clover Kingdom, on the Golden Dawn headquarters by one of the Dark Triad, Zenon, and 2 Dark Disciples. So you're gonna drop a giant revelation, finally fill us in on Yuno's past that we've been waiting for since page fucking 1, and then you're gonna give us a huge fucking move in this war between Clover and Spade. Like, what the fuck is this episode? Seriously. Okay, first things first, let's start with Yuno's past. The hints were there, his massive amounts of mana, being chosen by the 4-leaf grimoire as well as Sylph, and not to mention the almost on the nose design of Spirit Dive, right? Having an actual crown. But I mean, come on, hindsight's 2020. We know he wasn't your typical peasant. Nobility was a possibility, but royalty? Oh my God. Crown Prince Yuno. Gotta say, his birth was Disney epic. It felt like I was watching Lion King or Frozen. The citizens were literally running through the streets. Hear ye, an heir has been born. Like, them acting the way they did and lighting off those paper lanterns, you know, to signify his birth. That goes to show you the respect and admiration they had for the current royalty. Like, this is a different Spade kingdom. Like, these people are beloved. This is just more proof that Ralph was telling the truth, that the Spade kingdom was a different kingdom before the introduction, you know, of the Dark Triad. That while it may be, you know, a snow-laden country, that the people were peaceful. But yeah, I absolutely loved the birth. There was such good continuity throughout the entirety of this flashback. You know, this pure serendipity of Ralph's father, which, by the way, if they dropped the name, I missed it. If you guys know his name, go ahead and put it in the comments below. Yeah, him using wind magic on Yuno and Yuno perking up, you know, stop crying and shit. Such a foreshadowing that Yuno would eventually get wind magic. Like, I fucking love that. Also, the fact that from birth, he was a crybaby. That just emphasizes, you know, the pact he made with Asta when they, you know, they went and tried to get his pendant back from the thief, right? And then when King Lois mentioned, you know, his son's timid, albeit crybaby nature, and the fact that is he ready to take the throne? And CL was like, oh honey, that's years away. He's just a baby. How fucking gut-wrenching is it? Do we know that this phrase, these words were spoken right before a tragic event? Like, we know that the Dark Triad are about to fucking take over, right? And you say something like that, like, my God, she does not know the weight of those words. Speaking of Dark Triad, now, they haven't been around as long as Asta and Yuno, obviously. So their origins were but a small blip on my overall Black Clover radar, but it's still in the back of my mind. Like, where did they come from? How do they get their devil? devils? I mean, what's the purpose? What are they trying to do? But to find out they were actually part of the Spade's military, that they actually were up high enough to get an audience with the king and queen, that was kind of shocking. That really was shocking. But what's even more shocking were the events that unfolded right after we get that little introduction, where we literally go from the entire castle is just elated at the birth of a heir to it literally being set ablaze, where the Dark Triad and their dark disciples literally take on an entire fucking kingdom and win, as we see by Vonika's mountain of corpses. Now, I know I gave the dudes guff for turning tail and calling out their loyalty, and honestly, if I'm in the same situation, I don't know. Fight or flight? Well, maybe it would be a different story if I had magical powers, but as I am now, yeah, but to see the devastation that small group caused. Ralph's father noticed it right off the bat. With all this unwarranted death and destruction, they're not there simply for the throne. This isn't a coup, it's a simple usurp of power. There's gotta be more to this. And we know that when something includes the devils, there's obviously more going on behind the scene, which leads me to wonder why. Why are they going after Yuno? Are they going after Yuno? We know from the elf invasion that the puppet master was in fact a devil himself, utilizing Yuno's amulet to set into motion the sequence of events that would eventually lead to his resurrection. So I have to wonder, if it wasn't going after his head, was it going after his amulet? Are the Dark Triad or their devils trying to pull off the same feat that the word devil failed at? Or did Zenon just really want to kill a baby? Like, I don't know. It's too early to assume, to jump to these conclusions, but Tabitha has laid the groundwork for trying to understand the devils and, you know, what their goals really are. But yeah, once again, I gotta give it up to Ralph's father. That dude is a fucking legit mad lad. Like, he single-handedly made it through the magical region zone with a fucking baby, made it to Hajj village, still had enough power to use wind magic, not only to carry Yuno's bassinet to safety, but still trudged on, playing the role of a decoy and then sacrificing his life, taking out the last two guards that were in pursuit. Ralph, please be proud of your father, because that's one kick-ass old man. But it does beg the question. Both Ralph and, judging by the Mirage, you know, don't ask me how Ralph knows what Ralph's father did. That's kind of like a plot hole, I guess, unless they're gonna explain it somehow. Judging by that, no one knows who the fuck Asta is. I assumed during the siege of the capital, maybe a peasant or one of the people related to whoever took them to the Clover Kingdom was like, here, take my baby as well. Maybe it was a maid of the fucking castle or some shit, right? No, Ralph's like, who the fuck is Asta? Asta didn't even show up in the fucking flashback. Yet, Orsai literally saw them both together. One Asta, one Yuno. So what the fuck is going on? Does that mean Asta isn't from the Spade Nation? And it was just a massive coincidence that he ends up at the exact moment being given up at the church in Hajj? Like, I'm trying to wrap my brain around what the fuck. Like, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck? And this is only the first half of the fucking episode. But upon hearing this flashback, Yuno seems to resonate with it. This is affecting him. We've seen more emotion in Yuno in today's episode than the entirety of Black Clover. More development in his character and even his overall narrative, his backstory. Like, a lot of shit is going on. So when this entire bombshell is interrupted with cries of help coming from the Golden Dawn, like, can I at least catch my breath? I mean, just for a fucking second. No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So yeah, I'm glad they explained this kind of hierarchy in the Spade Nation in regards to devil power. It was weird how the captain of the mobile fortress was like, oh, you know, I got some devil power. Yeah. Didn't really explain it well. The Dark Disciples just want to fucking drop it out. The captains can only go up to 5%. The true Dark Disciples can minimize 40%, and those of the Dark Triad Triad can go up to 80% of the demonic power. Like, hot damn. I mean, we saw what the Dark Disciples did to the entirety of the Golden Dawn. Every single one of them was beaten by 2 Dark Disciples. Now, their magic, stone magic, pretty cool. I did like that. I also liked how they animated it. It was almost like Luffy's, stretching ability. That's how like elastic that stone was. It was pretty fucking badass. And we saw him go against a noble stone user, and just trounce him. He trounced fucking everybody. The other guy, the one with the white eyes, no irises or pupil or fucking anything. Was it fog or was it mist? Like, he literally just fucking disappeared. That's pretty badass too. And I also like how they're animating the actual mana of like the devil infused, the Dark Disciples. They have that kind of like almost cloakish type black aura, signifying that they have, that they're on a different league, right? But going back to the reason why they were actually there, you're like, oh, perfect timing. Yuno is away from the thing. They're gonna go attack them. He's gonna show up. They're there for Yuno. Well, we do know that they're actually after 2 arcane level mages. So when the Dark Disciples are busy with the underlings, Zenon decides to stroll into the fucking captain's office and say, hey, how's it going, William? We know you're an arcane level mage, and I'm pretty much sure like he's there for you. Like, oh shit. And Alec Dora, I gave you shit when you were giving shit, but God, I felt fucking bad when those bones just fucking scared you, man. Like, honestly, like, we do know from the opening this is one badass bone daddy, but my God, is his power fucking creepy. This shit's creepy. Like, I mean, bones are fucking creepy. I mean, I think we can all agree on that shit, but this is just next fucking level. And all we see is them go at it, and like ending with Yuno arriving upon this massacre, and like his eyes, like I said, showed more emotion than the entirety of the series like put together. Like, you can tell he is rocked to his core upon coming here and seeing everyone defeated. Like, this shit is fucking crazy. Talk about a 1-2 combo. You hit us with this awesome fucking flashback that finally reveals Yuno's past. We get his last name. We get to see his father, Lois, his mother, Ciel. We see the actual coup of the Dark Triad and his journey from Spade to Clover. Like, we get this a fucking amazing flashback to follow that up with literally the first step in this giant war, and it's on our home turf. Like, I mean, Laura Pitch has been sending out the bulls to do, more like guerrilla tactics, like go hit there, come back, go hit there, come back. Like, this is like a first step invasion, and this shit's crazy. This shit is fucking crazy. I don't know. I'm gonna have to rewatch this. Anyways, I love today's episode. It was fucking amazing. Transforming into spirit dive mode at the very end. We can tell he's fucking pissed off, but how does he stack against the Dark Disciples? And we got Zenon to worry about. And I don't know. This shit's crazy. This shit is fucking crazy. To have it say, you mad lad. Fucking, I love it. I love everything about today's episode. So with all that being said, and Black Clover just being fucking amazing, I honestly cannot wait for future episodes.